Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are making that wrap top as you see it. Yeah, we've used plastic bag as our fabric. Yeah, I told you don't need so much expensive things to learn fashion. You can learn fashion with whatever you have. So if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, my dear, please hit that notification bell so that when we put up a new video, you can be notified. So that pattern is on fold, that plastic bag is on fold. So we are going to measure our neckline. So the width of our shoulder is 16 divided by 2, which is 8. And we are going to measure our neck 3 inches by 1 inches. You can measure 1.5. You can measure 2. It depends on what really you want as a person. So we are going to measure our bust measurement, which is 10 from the top to going down 10. Then we also measure our top length. So if you want your top a little bit shorter, you make the measurement you want according to you. Yes, it's not uniform. So if you want it longer, you make it longer. If you want it shorter, it's up to you. So we make that line, that is the bust line. Yeah. So we are going to measure our bust. Yes, mine was whatever you get, you divide by 4. Mine was 9, but I added the 1 inch as a sewing allowance. So we mark that line there to connect to the shoulder line. It's where we are going to start when you're making our curve. So from the shoulder line, we are going down by 1 inch to make a shoulder slope. Yes, and then we are going to measure our upper chest measurement. Mine is 7. Usually it's 6.8, but I mark it up to 7. Yeah. Then you divide it by 2. You make a point there. That upper chest measurement, we get it by dividing the bust line by 6 and adding 1.5. So we are going to connect our points. Yes, from the shoulder line to the bust line. Yeah, we are going to connect those points. So I first made the line inside, like for the front pattern, but that line for the back pattern, that one I'm making, is not there. So for the back pattern, we are just going to connect that line from the midpoint to that line. So that is that line I'm creating is the line we are going to use, that one. So the first line is for the front pattern, but the last line is what we use for the back pattern. So since we already marked the shoulder slope line, we're just going to connect it, as you can see there. Then we also connect the neckline, the back neckline. Yeah, we already made the points there. So it's a matter of connecting them. Then we are going down to measure the length of our top. Yeah. So I told you whatever length you want, you make it. I made mine 23, so you can make yours to however length you want. Whichever length you want to use is what you use for this. So I indicate my waistline on that same line of the top. So I indicate the waistline. Yes. So I connect the point from the bust to the waist. Yes. I connect like that. So what we do, we are going to cut it out. Here we cut out our pattern. And when we reach there, I told you we are using the outer line. We used, yeah, like that. We neglect the other inner line and use the outer line. So that is our back piece. Yes, so we get our back piece and connect it to another piece of fabric. So we are going to connect two pieces of fabric, because in the front we are going to use two pieces. So when you're connecting it, you make sure that the mid back has extra fabric in the front. So the sides, the seams are on the edges, then the mid back, from the mid back, there is an extra fabric to whichever inches you want. You can make 20, 25, 30, how, according to how you want the belt to be long, according to how long you want the belt to be. Is that the correct English? Yeah. So I made mine like 25 inches. If you want your belt longer, you can make it more, 30, or even more, according to how you want to wrap your skirt, your top. And if you want it shorter, you make it shorter. Yeah. So we cut out the armhole. Yes, and we connect there. So also up, we are going to cut the shoulder slope. Like that. So when it comes to the neckline, things are going to be a little bit different. I use the neckline of 7 inches going down. The more you put the neckline down, the more your bust is going to show. So be careful where you put your neckline. I made mine 7. You can make it down if you want your cleavage to show. You can make it up if you want to cover up more. Yeah. So how you cover up or you don't cover up is your business. Yes. So I made that line slanting as it is. So I told you, in the front, in the mid back, you must have extra fabric to make that wrap top a wrap top. So I measured mine to 25 inches from the mid back of our pattern. I measured 25 inches. So I said you can make yours more or less according to what you have or what you want. So you come and slant that belt. It's going to be like a belt. You come and slant it with a hand. If you make it with a ruler or pattern maker, it might be, anyway, whatever you want. You can use a pattern maker to curve it a little bit. But I used the hand, then I cut it, as you can see there, to connect. Yes, I cut it like that. Yeah. So I told you it was also on fold. We are making two pieces of that. Two wrap pieces. Yes. So we have now our front and our back. Two pieces for the front and one piece for the back. So we are going to now show how we are going to join this top. That is the back. So we are going to get one piece. That is the back. You get one piece and join it there. Like that. Then another piece is going to be joined on the other side like that. So what else we are going to do is we are just going to sew the sides. We sew the shoulder, the shoulder slope, then the sides. Yeah, so that's how our wrap top is supposed to look like. Yeah, like that. So I told you, however long you want the belts to be, that's your business. You want it long, make it long. You want it short, make it short. So now we are going to make our sleeve. Yeah, so I made this sleeve a little bit exaggerated. Yeah, I wanted something big. A puff sleeve. I wanted a short puff sleeve. So I made, this is my sleeve pattern. My short sleeve pattern. I always love short sleeve, but I said, okay, let me make this a puffed one. Yeah, so I made it. When I was cutting, I cut something a little bit big. So we have done with joining the shoulder of our brows. Then we can open our brows and see how we are going to put that sleeve. So we measure the how big our armhole is to see how many extra inches we have on our sleeve. So I measured to see how many, and then I measured to see how many extra I have on the sleeve. So I broke my sleeve and I folded it. I will just multiply what I get by 2. Then I measure. Yes. So I know how much I have extra. Now what I will do, I will just tuck the sleeve or make gathers or make pleats. So you can decide to go on your sewing machine, stitch a line and pull the bobbin thread to make gathers, or you might just make pleats. What I did, I just made pleats. Yes, when I marked the middle point to fit the middle point, I just made pleats on that sleeve, and that was all. So to make it a puff sleeve, on the hem of the sleeve, I put elastic. Yes, you may make the elastic pass inside or just stitch it on the sleeve. Yeah, so that was all. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe. Yes, remember to subscribe. We love you. Until next time, bye.